Don your cummerbunds and pearls, ladies and gentlemen. Break out the caviar and champagne because it's time for Get Classy. And here's your unbelievably charming host, Nick Riddleotti.
Hello and welcome to UWL's very own original game show testing the knowledge of our students. It is called Get Classy, and I am Nick Riddleotti. We're going to break down the rules of the show, but first, let's meet the bread and butter, our contestants. Starting out with contestant number 1, Tyrell L, a philanthropist, an odd job man extraordinaire, Tyrell L. Next up, contestant number 2, Adrian Moreno, a finance major at UWL who enjoys shooting hoops and coupon clipping. And contestant number 3, Ruth W, a biomedical science and Spanish double major, who enjoys knitting wool socks and starting bonfires. All right, we've met our lovely contestants. Now let's talk about the show. Get Classy is a game show where our 3 contestants will choose from different categories in various areas of interest. Of course, points range from 100 to 500, and the higher the point total, the more difficult, theoretically, the question should be. First contestant to raise their hand for each round gets to answer that question, and if the contestant answers correctly, they'll get the points, and they'll get to choose the next question or category. If the contestant answers incorrectly, they will lose their shot at that question, and the 2 others will have an opportunity to steal the points. We know the rules, we know the contestants. Let's get started with Get Classy. We'll start with round 1, and we'll start ladies first. Ruth, I would be honored if you would select our first category from geography, music, holidays, or sports.
Music.
Music for?
200.
200 music. Ruth getting daring. Let's look at the question, shall we? Music for 200. What rock star attempted to bite a bat's head off on stage during a concert, but the bat bit him back? Tyrell.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne is the correct answer. 200 points for Tyrell, and you may choose the next category.
Music for 300, please.
Music for 300. The question. In music, there are 2 clefs, the bass clef and the, Ruth?
Treble clef.
The treble clef is the correct answer. Ruth, you may select the next category.
Music for 400.
Going heavy with the music. Music for 400. What classical composer wrote the famous wedding song Canon in D? Ruth?
Beethoven.
Incorrect.
I know.
Tyrell? Adrian? Any ideas? Time is up for that question. The correct answer is Johann Pachelbel. Clearly. All right. Who selected that question? Ruth, you get to go again.
Holidays for 200.
Holidays for 200. The question is, Ruth, which holiday's date is always changing? Tyrell?
Is it Easter?
Easter is the correct answer. Tyrell the philanthropist has knowledge. Tyrell, 200 points for you, and you may select our next category.
Can we have geography for 400?
Only if you say it with more enthusiasm.
Can I please have geography with 400?
Not manners, enthusiasm.
I want that darn geography for 400.
All right, geography, 400. The question is, what is the name of the sea that separates Greece and Turkey? And it's not gravy.
Adriatic Sea?
Excuse me?
Adriatic Sea?
Close, but no.
The Iran.
Say it again?
Aaron or Iran. AAR.
Incorrect. Anybody? Tyrell? The correct answer is the Aegean Sea. No points for anybody. Tyrell, you may select again in any way you choose.
All right. Geography for 300.
Geography for 300. The question is, what is the deepest point on Earth? Tyrell?
Marianas Trench.
That is correct. The Marianas Trench is the deepest point on Earth. 300 for you, sir, and you may choose our next category.
Geography for 500.
Geography for 500. The question is, which Central European country is not part of the European Union? Adrian?
France.
France is incorrect.
Switzerland?
Switzerland is correct. Great job. 500 points for Ruth. I see that biomedical science coming in handy. You may choose the next category.
Music for 100.
Music for 100. The question: what did the rapper formerly known as Snoop Dogg change his name to?
Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion is correct.
Yes.
What an interesting man Snoop Lion is. Adrian, your next category.
Can I get sports for 300?
Sports for 300 from the man who likes to play basketball. The question is, Barry Bonds has the current record for most home runs in a regular season. How many home runs did Barry Bonds hit in that season?
73.
73, hesitant. You sure?
Yeah.
73 is the correct answer.
Dang.
300 points for you. And what do you think about Barry Bonds? Hall of Famer? No, he cheated.
Yeah. Asterisk.
He's kind of a jerk. It's all right though. Next category.
Can I get sports for 400?
Sports for 4. The question, I'm sweaty. The question, what classical composer wrote the famous wedding song? That's music, not sports. Let me ask you the sports question for 400. What year was the historic Olympic hockey match Miracle on Ice when USA beat the Soviets?
1984.
Close. And it was the Olympics, which is a huge hint.
Yeah.
Every 4 years. Tyrell?
It's 1989 or 1988.
Incorrect. Oh, come on! It was 1980. The Olympics are every 4 years. You had 2 guesses. Oh, well. Okay. Nobody gets the points. Adrian, you can pick the next category.
Can I get sports for 500?
Sports for the big 500. Should I read it from the right category this time? Would that be okay with our viewers? Okay. Who was the player who caught Brett Favre's old gray beard, Brett Favre's first completed pass in the NFL? Tyrell.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre did, in fact, catch the very first pass that he ever threw as a Green Bay Packer, or that was completed in the NFL. For bonus points and pride, what team were they playing?
Was it the Bengals?
Incorrect. It was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, Tyrell.
Holidays for 300.
Holidays for 300. Which holiday takes place the day after Halloween?
The Day of the Dead.
Incorrect. Raise your hand next time, man.
I did.
Sorry. Anyone? Bueller? The correct answer is All Saints Day. No points. Tyrell, you may select one more time.
Holidays for 400.
Holidays for 400. What is the original name of Veterans Day?